regression in hypnotherapy, explaining hypnotherapy. Now, what is regression therapy? Regression therapy is a form of therapy that combines hypnotherapy and psychoanalysis techniques to identify past events, memories and traumas that could negatively impact you in the present. Now, if we're looking at where Freud came from, Freud believed everything was impacted on a person as an adult from before the age of 7. Carl Jung believed it was up until adolescence and even during adolescence. But usually everything with the way we react is from a past experience, and we have shaped that and stored that in our unconscious mind, which then leads to the next thing of a trigger, which that trigger actually then goes from the unconscious mind, which then supplies the conscious mind with a decision. So regression theory, when anybody says, oh, I don't do regression in hypnotherapy, it's rubbish. Because the thing is, everybody does regression because you have to go back to, even if it's a previous thing, it could be something what happened to you more recently, could be going back as a regression, it could be going for something from even the womb of something your parents have said, which actually is something you've carried since you've been in the womb. Regression theory can be something, say you're a new adolescent, so you're in your teenage years, but something could have been done when you were younger. And this is also a part of your conditioning, because the conditioning, your social conditioning, is not only your social conditioning within the environment of your family, but it also can be down to religious context, it can be down to societal context, it can be down to schooling, it can also be down to the mass media, and then also your friendship groups. All contribute to your conditioning. And that regression therapy is you've got to go through that to find what that problem is. So for example, if someone wanted to stop smoking, the regression theory would be, why did that person start smoking in the first place? So you go right back to the first memory. Now, the majority of people, when they have started smoking, was peer pressure. Peer pressure among friendship groups at adolescence was they saw that was the way of having a belonging or a friendship. The other way it can be, which is some people's thing, is that if they've been in an environment where everybody smokes, they don't see anything wrong with smoking. And then the other side of it is where obviously people are going to drink and drugs. Again, it's a peer pressure thing. So that regression therapy is very important, because you've got to go back and unravel it. And then hopefully you get to that trigger and then you reframe it. And I'll explain these two techniques next.